Hi, my name is Jordan, avid PC enthusiast and active Apple hater. But I'm betraying myself today. The tech gods have provided me with a Mac Mini. And it's an M4, it's a Mac Mini. Okay, listen, I saw the reviews, okay? The M4 chip in this thing is apparently immaculate. And the power efficiency is apparently just unmatched, which is exactly what I need. So this machine is going to be running a 24/7 Twitch channel. Now, if a computer is broadcasting for 24 hours a day, you kind of want efficiency. So I kind of figured that today we'll be able to unbox this thing. We'll see what's in it. We'll go through basic setup and, you know, we'll just kind of see what this thing is about. I have not owned an Apple product since my iPhone 5S, which, by the way, I hated, and I immediately went back to Android. And I have not used an Apple computer since I was in high school. I graduated in 2013. So hear my dog. I'll be right back. Everybody say hello to Mifa.
Hey, baby girl.
Give this video a thumbs up for Mifa, okay?
You want to see the box? Huh? You wondering what this is all about? What is that? Oh.
Somebody's not a fan of Apple. An apple a day keeps the Mifa away. No, so we're gonna unbox this thing. We're gonna see what it's about. I am genuinely curious, mostly because, like I said, I have not used an Apple product like on the computer side of things since I was in high school. So it just showed up in this little tiny box. There's really no information on it other than it has a part number, it has a serial number, computer made in Vietnam, origins of other items as marked thereon. So let's just open this thing up. I was a little surprised. I kind of expected, you know, them to have a picture of the computer on the box. Oh. Well, would you look at that? They had a picture of the computer on the box. Now, I have not really seen anything specific about the Mac Mini. I have seen reviews on the M4 chip. Now, this is a 16 gigabyte model with 256 gigs of storage, which for my use case, storage was not a concern. One, I have a NAS, and two, it's gonna be used for like 24-hour Twitch stream anyways. So it doesn't really matter to me. So the device itself, this is actually incredibly small. Is that the power button on the bottom? Why would they? Okay, I guess we'll get into that later. Let's remove all of the protective film, I guess we could call it, going around the outside. This is a very sleek device. Just going around the outside of it here, we have two, I'm assuming, Thunderbolt ports because this is Apple, and a headphone jack. I'm not sure if this is headphone and microphone combo. At least I'm guessing that's a headphone jack. I don't know what else that would be. On the back of it, we got our power, Ethernet, one HDMI, and 3 Thunderbolts. So maybe these aren't marked. So is that just USB-C? But it would have to be Thunderbolt, right? It's Apple. They love Thunderbolt. Either way, one HDMI out. That is kind of a bummer. Also, I just had the realization this doesn't have any USB-A's. How am I hooking up my mouse and keyboard to this? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Wrapped up all nice and neat. We have our power cable. I don't know if there's anything specific about this power cable that makes it special, or if you could just use any power cable like this. I mean, this looks very reminiscent to the PlayStation 3, Xbox One power cords, you know? So like, if I had to guess, you could probably put one of those in. I don't know why, that looks weird. It feels weird too. I don't really like the material. It's like they tried to be fancy, and maybe it is, but I've never felt a cable with a sleeve like that. Huh. Okay. I always wrap my cables like, you know, a normal person and go this route. And this thing, as you can see, does not like to go with the standard cable wrapping procedure. So anyways, back to this. Designed by Apple in California, so you know it has bad taste. Mac Mini. This is just welcome to your Mac Mini. So it is just USB-C, and it is a headphone jack. So yeah, those are not Thunderbolts on the front. Okay, so very minimal in the box, which, I mean, fine, cut down on packaging. I also feel like you know, having something would be nice. For those of you wondering, this machine cost $500-ish. It was in that price range. I forget the exact amount. Let me look on Amazon, see what I paid for it. So I paid, the computer itself was $529. So there you are, for 500 bucks, essentially, you know, a little over 500. Probably you're looking at more with tax, but my taxes are different than your taxes. I live in Iowa. Very small device. I mean, just my hand for scale. What else could be used for scale? My Android phone, PlayStation 5 controller. If you're an Xbox guy, an Xbox controller. Yo, speaking of gaming controllers with this Mac, with more and more games getting Mac support and with Steam being on Mac now, let me know in the comments below, what games would you like to see us try on this Mac Mini? I already know one coming up. We're gonna get a Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild like emulation thing going on. Kind of want to see how well this will run Breath of the Wild versus the Switch 2 when that releases. Give this video a thumbs up, it helps me out a lot. Hit that subscribe button down below and make sure you share this with your friends and family. Let's get as much support on this as we can. This is only our second video on this channel, so we're trying to grow as we go here. So, you know, just help us out. Thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out. I love you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.